Hi, this is part 2 of downtown Hot Springs, South Dakota and Kidney Springs. The video starts in Kidney Springs, South Dakota. And as I talked about this in the last video, I was walking downtown and a man, he was sitting outside a bar. He told me he was a musician. He was waiting to go in a little bit later. I guess he's having like open mic night or something. Anyway, and he told me that I should visit Kidney Springs. He said he got his water there all the time, and that dating back probably 100, 200, I don't know, a long time, dating back probably a few hundred years, the native people, the Native Americans or the native people used that spring for their water. Now, I went up there and I looked at it and I was like, okay, well, it says drink at your own risk, and I'm sure there's nothing wrong with it, but me, I'm kind of a little bit of a scaredy cat. I got sick from Propel water, then ate some sea salt Triscuit, kind of got sick again, and there's literally nothing in Triscuit. Anyway, Triscuits. So I'm a little bit of a scaredy, I'm a little bit of a wimp. I don't want to get sick, and so I'm a little, a little iffy about drinking the water. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with it, and I'm sure that 200 and 200 years ago, I'm sure it was great water, great. But now, I don't know about now, because there's a lot of chemicals that leach into the soils, and there's chemicals and pesticides and toxins and all kinds of things that can get into the water nowadays that simply weren't there 200 years ago. Anyway, so again, this is part 2. Starts out with Kidney Springs, and I do the second part, very loud. I do the second part of downtown Hot Springs and go all the way to the end, and there's a pool or something called Evans Plunge. I thought it was abandoned or empty, but it's a mineral springs. It's kind of like a pool place, I guess, for the kids, whatever. But anyway, that is okay. There was a man outside of a bar, a musician getting ready to go in and play, I guess, open mic night or something tonight. Told me about this little place, Kidney Springs. Well, it looks like it's a walking trail, and I'm not going to walk very far down it because it's getting late and I want to finish up my night. But it's interesting. He said it's called Kidney Springs, and the native people drink from it all the way back, I guess 100, 150 or hundreds of years. I don't know how far back, but a couple hundred years ago, I don't know, way far back. Anyway, and he said that he got water from it all the time. You can get water from it, and I'm going to probably come back tomorrow and do that. And there's looks like a little gazebo here. I'm going to walk a little ways down this trail, and then I'm going to head to the other side and get a little more video. Anyway, it says back there, I'll probably just wrap it up tonight. Anyway, there's a little spring back there where you can get water, and I know that I don't know. Anyway, the man that told me about it, I know he meant well. He said, he got water from it all the time, and whatever. Me, traveling, I guess I'm a scaredy cat, because if I drink the water, because it says natural spring water, but drink at your own risk, and if I drink some and then ended up sick or not feeling well, which in the last couple of weeks I've had a few issues with not feeling good. First, the Propel water made me sick, and I was sick for 5 or 6 days from that. And then a few days ago, I ate some Triscuits, and I don't know if it was the salt that made me sick or my sugar being really low. I'm not really sure, but I was sick again. I felt really bad. I couldn't do anything all day. And then I was just kind of I was in a slump for 2 days. Yesterday and the day before, I really was in a slump. Last night is the first night that I got out and really did, I mean, of course I was trying to get my videos downloaded and do all that, but I was also working on my car, doing some body work, or a little bit of paint work, but I was really in just such a slump. I just felt I was tired. I really did not feel like doing anything. Just a real slump. And this morning I woke up and I was still feeling you know, just this morning, honestly, I was, you know, I got ready to go and I was still kind of feeling, I don't know, sluggish. I want to say sluggish. That's a good word. I was still feeling sluggish today, even. I felt okay, but I was just feeling kind of sluggish and still not really wanting to do much. And, you know, and I was going to go to the Badlands, and I decided, no, I'm just still a little, you know, not quite there yet anyway. But I did get out to, of course, Wind Cave, and that's in the first video, and then, or previous video. And anyway, I'm not sure how much I'm going to break these videos down, because as I've said, I have to break the videos down into 2 or 3 now, so that they will actually upload to Facebook. I mean, well, Facebook and YouTube. But anyway, so now I'm down here at the Kidney Springs, and I decided, okay, you know, there's a little waterfall, and I'm going to take some pictures and do a little bit of video. Now, I don't know if I'll chop this one up or not. Like I said, I was feeling sluggish this morning, so I've just been a little, I've had a couple of weeks that have been pretty sluggish, and today I actually had to force myself to actually do something. You know, I kind of had to force myself to just drive and go do something, because instead of just sitting in the car all day, you know, just going out to the Angostura rec area, or just, you know, just sitting in the car all day, because that's, you know, yesterday I didn't do that. I did work on my car, so I can't say I didn't do anything. I did work on my car, but you know, I still felt sluggish. So anyway, I'm out here, and this more than likely will be, I did Wind Cave, and then I did Downtown Hot Springs, and then this may be part 2 of Downtown Hot Springs. I'm not sure. I won't know that until I get in the car and I look at how long the video is gonna be, because if it's over 20 minutes or 24, 5 at the most, then I won't do it. I'll divide it up. Anyway, so here is the spring, and as you can see, that is really pretty. And then you look all the way up there, the rocks there. It's very, very beautiful. Very beautiful in here. And with that, it's already at 5 minutes on this one, so I'm going to stop and take some photos. Okay, here's the other side of the waterfall here. Beautiful out here. It's gorgeous out here. And over here is more rocks, and this is a walking trail. I still want to get to the other side. It's starting to get dark. I still want to get to the other side of the town real quick, and maybe grab a couple of photos or a small amount of video on the other side down the way from where I parked, because I saw a couple things there that looked kind of interesting. You know, I think it's looks like mostly businesses that are not in business any longer. But regardless, I still want to get a few, you know, get a little video, get a few pictures. But I've already walked downtown all the way around the corner, and then as you saw, I stopped when I got to that little part where it was pointing up toward Wells Fargo. I went, no, okay, I'm going to stop. And I know that 2 of the towns I've done already, Custer and Hill City, have been, they've been just, you know, right here in this area, they're just, you know, more touristy than anything. Keystone I have not yet been to, very touristy. Not saying that I don't want to go, because going would be nice. Take a few pictures, go downtown. Regardless, it's still very touristy. So I'm going to sit down on this bench for a couple minutes. Over here is the parking area and where the old cars were earlier today, and I didn't get them, but I'm really glad I did what I did, because I got a picture of the bison. And from over here, you can see downtown, all the way over to downtown. Okay, I am now leaving Kidney Springs and headed to the other side of Hot Springs. Okay, I'm back up here to where the train car and the train station. And when I get up here, I'm going to stop long enough to take a few photos. I see that America's Best Value Inn right across the street is packed. Absolutely packed. Anyway, this is a interesting old building. I didn't walk down here the first time and take a look at it or take pictures when I first started, but this is interesting. It's all grown up, and here's like a little picnic area, and you can see, wow, it's all grown up. And then backside of the train car and side of the train car. And here's where I stop and take some photos. Okay, I think this is some kind of a restaurant, and there's like a little patio out there where they can, I guess, have outdoor bands if they want, like a little tiki bar, kinda, maybe, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm gonna walk on down to the other section now. Wow, this is like all grown up. But I think it's a, I'm not sure if it's a restaurant or it's a, I'm not sure exactly what it is. Suites, it says. I don't know. I don't know if it's a hotel or it's a restaurant, or I'm not really sure exactly what it is. It looks like, I thought it was like a restaurant, and it may be, but it also says there's suites in there, so I honestly don't know. And that looks like something that would be a kind of like a looks like, looks interesting. And here's an old garage, and I do believe someone's house, but I'm not sure if anyone lives there or not. Oh, something's burning me again. Ugh. I don't know what it is. And across the street is a steakhouse. Well, they call it the Buffalo Steakhouse. Okay, it is the Buffalo Hotel and Steakhouse. Okay, one guy stopped for me to take what he thought was a photo or video, and then someone else just flew right on through it. So, oh well, here's a good clear image. And on the other side is, I'm not sure what that building is. And here's another vantage point. Okay, here's a place that sells buffalo jerky. That's terrible. Wow, I'm already down here to the Phillips 66 gas station. And this is Evans Plunge, and I think I saw it advertised on Google. And I'm wondering, is this place even open? Anyway, it's getting dark, and they got a beautiful mural on the side. Of course, it was empty when I went by here today. It's a Saturday, and I didn't see any cars down here. I thought it was abandoned. That's why I kept it in the back of my mind to come back and take some video or pictures or whatever. But it says now hiring, but I don't know if this place is even open. Let's see if the pool is full or it's being kept up. Well, it does look like it's being kept up, so I don't know. It was empty earlier today. I mean, maybe they have very limited hours as to when they're open, but today was Saturday, and I would think that being a Saturday, this place would be, well, open. I would think this place would be open. Now I understand now it's probably close to 9 o'clock, so of course it's closed. But when I went by here earlier today, it was about 1 o'clock, and I would think that it would be open at 1 o'clock in the day on a Saturday. So, but from the looks of it, their pool is still operational. I mean, it's still, I hear it, it's running, and there's, it's still running, you can hear it, and the water, I guess it's been cleaned or whatever, you know, whatever it is, pool cleaned, whatever. But, so yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I'm kind of surprised because I remember looking down here earlier and I didn't see any cars, but maybe there wasn't anyone here. According to this, they were established in 1890. Okay, it's getting dark. I don't know what this little building is out here. Anyway, I'm gonna zoom you back around. According to their hours of operation, they are indeed open on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., but closed on Tuesday and Wednesday. But anyway, like I said, today is Saturday, and I did not see anyone here at 1 o'clock. Of course, I mean, I just remember turning and looking and thinking, oh, that's something that's closed down, something abandoned or empty. I'm going to come down here and take pictures or video or whatever. But anyway, and because I remember not seeing any cars. I mean, it looked, because I do vaguely remember not seeing any cars. I mean, of course, the employees would be parked. There's parking in the back for the employees, so maybe there just wasn't anyone here. That would seem odd because they are advertised on Google. In fact, they came up, and I remember looking at them, but not anything I'd probably be interested in. But anyway, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. So anyway, I'm gonna head back to my car, and I might, if there's any video I can grab, I will definitely grab it. Okay, over here, I saw this early today when I went here on my way out to Wind Cave, and Dale's Family Restaurant closed. That's unfortunate. And it's like many of the towns I've been in, a lot of stuff closes down, but that's just unfortunate. That's the way it is. I came out here earlier and I thought this was parking for the police because I see a bunch of police cars parked in there, but don't think so. The police are all the way down on the corner. Anyway, and this, I am like totally, I'm totally, completely against. Buffalo jerky, absolutely. I am totally against. And then down underneath it says psychics. Anyway, I am headed back toward town in my car. I'm not too far, and this is gonna wrap up the video for tonight. This is indeed gonna be a two-parter. Actually, I take that back. Well, there's the Wind Cave video first, and then Hot Springs, South Dakota, and that's going to be a two-parter because I realize this is pretty going to be, it's just going to be too long otherwise. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up for now, and this is going to be it. I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope everyone has a good week. God bless. Peace. Okay, I got cut off there. My phone died. Luckily, it saved the video, but I had to add to it rather than edit. I did do another video that's actually going to be in another part. Turned out I ended up, I don't know why, I talked too much. It was 5 minutes long, and I don't want it to be that long. So, because I want to get to the video a little quicker and not make it so long. Anyway, so here it is, part 2. Kidney Springs and downtown Hot Springs.